Hey guys, welcome back to another adventure of Nat1.
I'm getting my dick blown right now.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It's your mother.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I am
Yeah, I
supreme.
know. She has no teeth.
We were gonna have a background noise and music, but for some reason, voice meter refuses to work when I want to play music, and I don't know why. If someone
Because your music sucks.
If someone wants to help out with that, please let me know.
I'm not wrong.
No, you're wrong. It's Adrian von Ziegler. Adrian
What did
von
I just
Ziegler
say?
does great music.
What did I just say?
You're wrong.
No, I'm Dave.
No.
I'll agree with that.
Is someone playing Metroid?
I wish.
That is my phone's notification sound.
Nice.
Okay. So where we last left off, oh crap. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I wasn't here last time because that was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. What am I looking at, Gabe? No, Pip. Pip, what am I?
What?
Pip.
You just immediately assume it was me. Wait, what did Pip link you?
She didn't link anything. Look on the Hangouts.
I'm showing why.
Baby, please show me you're on your supercomputer.
Yes, I am.
OrcPub doesn't want to work, so I can't remember your names right now. I
I'm
remember
God.
some. I can remember some. I know you're Errand.
No, I am God now.
You're Errand.
Dude, with what you pulled last game, which I wasn't here, I am God now.
All right,
No, you're not.
give him a divine rank just for this one session.
Okay, you have a divine rank. It does nothing.
Okay, I controlled how fast the grass grows. Slightly more.
I control the rate at which lobsters die.
You can control the rate that grass grows by
You can hear me.
1
I
inch
can't
per
hear
100
you.
years. Hey,
This is
Lel.
odd.
We can
Hey,
hear you.
Lel. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Can you see
You can
me
see that my
now?
little bars are popping up, which means you probably can hear me. So I don't know
I
why
can't hear you.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm typing
I
it in.
can't hear you. Let's look at the settings and see what the communication. Let's put that as Blue Yeti. There we go. Now I can hear you.
Okay.
dumbass.
There's everyone.
Okay,
Read
so
the sidebar.
Lel is
basically-
late to the party.
Aaron,
I sure
Aaron
am.
gained a divine rank.
I thought we started at 9:30.
No, we
It's
start at 9.
It's
So
it's 6:34 where I am.
Yeah, I thought we started at
9:30.
6:30.
We get together at 8
we get
or 9
together
your
at-
time.
Yeah, 9 your time, and then we go live at 9:30 your time.
Right, so we start the game at 9:30 my time.
Yes.
You came in
Yeah.
just as we were getting started. Shut up and let's
Yeah, I
him
gotta-
explain how he screwed up my character last time.
Wow, suck my dick, Hal.
I gotta
That's
jump
the
for
point.
a few minutes. So yeah, be right back.
Hold on,
Um,
lowers.
Hey,
What?
hey!
What?
You don't want to get him mad. He can make grass grow an extra inch over 100 years.
Oh crap! Yeah, I better be careful then. Yeah,
Who said
I'll
my
be
name?
right,
Somebody said, "Hey, Lel."
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I think that was Booth.
So I guess for right now, I'll explain what happened recently.
How you screwed up my
So-
character by making him a
Didn't
warlock to make him a bad guy.
You didn't make your character a bad guy. What?
You aren't a bad guy
No one thought your character was a bad guy. What are
unless you want to become a bad guy. You're not a bad guy.
Whoever your
If I go-
patron is probably a bad guy. As far
If I
as
go
we,
bad guy, y'all are calling me daddy.
I'm not. I will never call you daddy.
No, we're calling him
I
Pappy.
doubt that.
Okay.
Pappy is fine. Daddy is not.
All right. So
I'm okay with that.
You know what? I actually have classmates who call my gay Nicaraguan teacher dad.
Okay, where we left off.
Yeah,
Moving
let's go to
swiftly
that.
on.
Where we left off was there were some cultists on a hill, and well, you guys killed them.
We sure did. We murdered the fuck out of them.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
stayed
took
behind.
two of them prisoner, and did you guys kill them? Oh wait, no, wait, you took them to the guards.
We killed
Did
most
we?
of them, though. We killed
Yeah, we
most
killed
of them.
most
and
of them.
saved
You killed the
two.
rest of them. You brought two to prison.
Bitch,
And-
turn your volume up.
And Serene and Verana, I believe, are the two. You guys went down into a sewer system where you encountered a mischievous dragon who wanted to watch you guys slip and fall everywhere and help her out with, well, a problem that she easily could have handled herself. But it was mostly for her enjoyment. And then Abet had gone to a monastery of her clan. And, well, she got an ability of her own. So, yeah, that's as far as we've actually gotten. You guys learned.
Shit, that's right. I was
you guys learned about.
distracted.
You guys learned about.
The slow talking god.
You guys learned about an Ice King of some sort, or King
Please
of the
tell
North.
me his name
King
is
of the
Ice
North.
Cube.
King of the North is what it was.
No, it's Vanilla Ice.
And you're not
It's
sure his
officially-
connection to Talos.
Talos?
Yes, but
Are we in
somehow
Skyrim?
wrong Talos.
Let me
Completely
show you
different
the
Talos.
power of Talos Stormcrown.
Completely different Talos. This one is in D&D lore.
We're still gonna make that joke.
I know.
You deserve it.
I just own all of you.
You only
Oh, you
just
have
now
my-
did that? That took you a while.
I've been disowning all of you multiple times.
Hey, I never
Oh,
said
trust.
anything.
You've said the worst thing. Nothing.
I can't argue with that.
So yeah, you all wake up at the campsite again, and you see Pip's mother getting ready to head out, but not with the carriage. You see she's getting ready to go into town.
I burned the carriage down.
No.
Well,
Is your mic plugged in properly? Because you sound like you're 500 feet away.
Yeah.
Probably need to move it closer. There we go.
are you on your phone right now?
That's a little better.
Yeah, that too.
Probably move a little
Oh,
closer.
God.
Stop blowing into your mic.
Stop
Yeah,
blowing
like
your
this,
mic.
you fucking...
Boy.
You're too young to be giving out blowjobs.
Yeah,
Boy.
be my age.
But yeah,
I
You
met all
see-
you guys at her age.
you all wake up to see Alanis getting ready to head into town.
I
And
burned
it's a
her
new day.
carriage.
Are you actually going to do that?
I'm gonna
Please
use
don't.
thaumaturgy.
Use thaumaturgy to what? Pretend
Make-
that you burned down the fucking carriage?
Yes.
I don't think that's... what? That's minor illusion, not thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy can make lights change colors. I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna make the... That's an interesting...
Okay, what specifically are you gonna do?
I'm gonna find the nearest fire and make it blue.
There's no fires right now.
Isn't it daytime?
Yeah, it's daytime.
Okay, I'm gonna point at the sun to make it blue.
How did I know you're gonna do that?
The sun is not fire in D&D. Just like... well, the sun isn't fire in real life either. It's plasma. Fuck off.
You only have a range of 30 feet for thaumaturgy.
Also that.
So you
The
can
sun
see
is
the
not
sun?
30 feet away from you. This is not flat Earth.
Obtain a circlet that removes any range requirements for cantrips, then turn the sun purple.
All right, let's go on a
I need that.
CR30 journey.
Yeah, let's go on an epic journey to turn the sun purple. Perfect. Quickly, let's derail Huff's campaign.
No, turn the sun blue.
Oh, blue. I'm sorry, blue. Yes.
You know why? It's blue, dabu dee dabu die.
No, we're not. No, don't. You should feel shame
Three
for yourself.
Nalfishne appear.
Yeah,
And a
Yeah.
Tarask.
Huff, you watched Puffin's new video as well?
Yep.
Yeah,
3
Yeah.
Nalfishne and a Tarask appear.
good. Wait, no, it's fine. Hal will just turn them blue.
Dabu dee da.
All right, so what do you guys actually do? Are you actually going to do something with the carriage, or?
Recap, because I don't remember taking the bad guys to the
boat.
guards. Did I pop out early?
Yeah, you weren't there. It was Serene and I gotta remember names. Verona.
I was
Yeah.
there too. I was there
Yeah.
when we took it to the guy, but I left.
I bet
shortly
as well.
after.
Okay, where was my character then? In canon.
You went back to the camp.
The camp.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Either that or you went to the castle to read. I'm not sure.
Probably more reading.
Yeah, you probably went to the library and got back to the camp at night and to sleep.
Okay.
So
Okay, so I'm back at the camp right now.
yeah, you're all waking up at the camp right now.
Okay.
The only one who doesn't know how she got there exactly is Abet. So,
Okay, I informed the party that somebody attempted to scry me.
Go on.
I say I don't know who it was. I don't know where it came from, but
Were you
I
not
felt
wearing pants at the time?
Somebody had also tried to scry against me.
he's still looking at Hal's character like
Yeah, but we
he's
don't.
not really sure whether to like
what the heck is that?
like
Please stop.
answer in like a sarcastic way, or maybe not answer at all, or
Okay.
answer truthfully. He's just very confused as to what kind of response he wants to give to this question.
What's going
What?
on now?
I have no idea.
Hal asked my character if my pants were off when I was being scried on.
What?
Okay.
What? Hold on.
Okay, who's
What
jerking off?
What's going
That
on
would
with
be
my
filthy.
spells here?
I'm eating something. I was just tapping a spoon.
Please stop.
Hey, I don't know if this is Orc Pubs here, but it's saying I only got 2 spells available at level 3, and I should remove one of my second level spells, and I can't cast any first or second levels.
Ignore that. Just go off the player's handbook. So
Dude, you keep sending me 4 different players' handbooks.
What? There's only one.
there's only one.
What do you mean?
It's in the drive that I've given you guys many times over.
Right, that one from damn near a year ago.
I've given it to you
haven't
many times
updated
since.
They haven't updated the player's handbook. What are you talking about? It's been the same handbook for the past 3 years.
I mean, there are some corrections that they made, but they're not big corrections, and it's in a different file.
Which
Let's make-
player's
let's make a
handbook? The player's handbook for World of Darkness, of course.
I have no idea
thought
what
you
I'm
were the
reading.
Oh
thought you
yeah,
were the-
maybe I should have put the Elemental Evil book into the stuff you guys could use, but whatever.
What
I have
about the
legitimately
player,
no
what about the
idea
player's
what I'm
handbook?
reading.
What about the core rule book for Black Crusade?
Yeah, there you go.
Let's be
Alright.
Chaos Space Marines.
All right, so moving on.
That's
Lel
fine.
just informed you that someone had attempted to scry on him, and same with a bet.
Huh.
A bet. What are you, or rather, the player? What is a bet? She's a monk, right?
Yeah.
She's a monk. Okay. Does she follow a certain
You need to stop
Religion.
blowing into your microphone.
Please stop.
Creed, anything like that?
Who's
Sorry,
blowing into the mic?
The
I just got into
microphone
my house.
from your lungs.
I just got home and I'm trying to unload the car so I can sit down and play.
Oh, you're on your phone.
All right.
Okay.
All right, that was Jess. She's muted right now, so.
How the hell
Lel,
does
Pip
Smash
had
work?
muted you.
What?
Lel, Pip muted you.
Well, she's a fucking whore.
Oh wow.
And now she's muted, so haha, fuck you.
Okay,
Damn.
let's not.
Let's not call each other whores.
And let's not
she-
play this muting game.
Okay.
Let's not play the muting game, Pip.
No.
No muting games.
Okay, so what were you going to say? What were you asking?
I was asking if the monk follows a certain creed. Trying to figure out if there's like a
Jess,
a
Jess,
common.
What's a creed?
Your way.
Yeah, like
Did you ever
your
tell him?
morals, your set of morals.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. All right, wait. Maybe we answer that question after Jess gets back to a place where she's not having to unload a car.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not literally blowing into her microphone.
No, we can wait. We can wait on that question. My point was, is there any? All right, let me ask Huff since he knows both of our characters. Is there any overlap between the two of us that might make someone scry for both of us?
Want you to make an intelligence check.
Alrighty. I don't have my dice out yet. Let me grab those. Intelligence check. What is my?
But yeah, I can't tell you if she told you what her way is or anything else like that.
Hey, wait.
No, she hasn't told us, or she hasn't told me the way. But let's see if I can figure out something here. That's shit. I rolled a 4. That's a 12 in total. That's
Can I do
pretty
this
bad.
too?
Yes. Yeah.
That's fine. That's
That's a 7.
total.
Well, the most you guys can figure out is that you've been on this journey for a while now, and there's that
that's
encounter
right.
yesterday. So
Well, haven't I been with this character for a while now?
yeah, you've been with her for about a year, I think,
Okay.
or maybe half a year. I'm not exactly sure on that. I have to
Yeah.
remember.
All
But
right.
you
All
guys
right.
were traveling with Pip's mom, so
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right. So it's probably has to do with either something we both were involved in prior, or Pip's mother, or the fight with the Talus worshippers. But that doesn't. Why would they only scry the two of us if it was the Talos fight? That's the part that doesn't make sense.
Well, I did the most damage.
What about that one thing that you were asked to do?
That's a fair point. I should talk to
Because I'm the only
priestess.
one. I'm one of the only people who I think who knows about that.
Yes, you are. I need to go talk to that priestess and find out if somebody is scrying on me for that exact purpose. That is a good point.
Voof,
I'm gonna do that when I get the chance.
you've been quiet, by the way. If you
Yeah.
want to say something,
No, it's okay.
okay.
Like if
We're
this
all-
is just a we all wake up and we're gonna go do our own thing. I'm gonna go back to that Temple of Shar and ask about being scryed on.
You want me to
Well,
come
we don't
with
have to worry about background noise because we're providing plenty of our own.
Oh,
Yep, all the blowing into the microphones.
you? I'm sorry. I
anyone
will be
even hear me
changing
eating?
what I'm playing on.
It's fine. It's only for another like 15 hours.
But I'm still getting set up.
No, seriously, can anyone even hear me eating?
No, nobody can hear you eating. What are you talking about? The only thing we could hear is your tapping of your spoon.
Yeah.
We are professionals, people.
No, this is a 100% sponsored by Blue Apron, guys. Go check out Blue Apron. They're just super great. See, filthy heretic is eating Blue Apron right now. Isn't it the greatest?
I heard Blue Apron.
That's even better.
Dollar Shave
That's what it
Club.
sounds like. That's what it sounds like when I drop a spoon.
We're sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. If you go to dollarshaveclub.com/HuffleRuff.
I legitimately fucking hate you people.
If I get sued by any of them for this,
They're not gonna. It's free advertisement.
Actually, Velveeta Cheese did sue a guy for his quote free advertisement.
Ah,
Probably
yeah,
was
but you're also
negative.
not. We're also not demanding recompense for
It
it.
wasn't. It was a joke. The knife guy. Knife game.
Getting fucked in the ass. Just,
What?
Yeah,
know,
please
it's like-
turn off your microphone when you are blowing into it and not saying words.
All
Okay.
right. She muted herself. No need to jump down her goddamn throat. It's fine.
Can someone explain to me
Because that's what
warlock
it sounds
casting?
like it's happening.
Warlock
Pretty sure
casting.
Mike,
Here's how warlock casting goes, Hal. I played a warlock until level 8 and I said, fuck this. Here's how warlock casting works. You get 2 spell slots at the level you're at. That's it. You cast
Dude,
it.
I can cast 2
Twice.
levels or 2
No.
spells a day.
there's also
No,
the
you can
cantrip.
cast twice. Well, yeah, you get an infinite amount of cantrips. You can cast two levels. Full stop. Every spell you cast is at max level that you can cast. So you'll be getting X amount of spell slot level X. So I think at level 5, which is what we are, it's level 2 spell slot. So every spell
Level
you
3.
cast. Oh, level 3. Okay, cool. Every spell you cast has to be at 3rd level. It can't be 2nd level. It can't be 1st level. So all the effects are immediately 3rd level, and you only get to cast the amount of times that you have spell slots for.
So I can only cast 2 spells a day then.
Well, you get the cantrips. There are
Well,
offensive cantrips that you get.
Yes, the cantrips, but we're talking about actual spells. Yes. The reason you pick Warlock is a bunch of different reasons. What you went Blade Lock?
Yeah.
Hexblade.
Hexblade Lock. Okay, see now that is the one that I went. That is a good one. Your Eldritch Blast and your Pact Weapon are going to be incredibly useful.
Pact weapon?
It's the weapon that you have right now.
Okay.
You can look up pact weapon. It doesn't. I don't think they have it on here.
Remember
I'm
that
just gonna pull up your thing.
you get a bonus action hex that other warlocks don't. It's not the spell hex. It's a bonus action hex that applies only to Hexblade that gives you you get to add your charisma modifier to damage, and if the creature that you currently have hex dies, you regain I think your one full hit die's worth of health or something like that. You have to check the manual, but Hexblade is pretty powerful.
If you look in the features, you'll see your Pact of the Blade feature, which that is basically what we're talking about. You summon a magic weapon. And that's what your sword right now is.
Wait. Is he Hexblade Blade Lock, or is he... Because Hexblade is a patron, Blade is a path. I know that's very confusing, but...
Well, he's got a Pact boon, Pact of the Blade.
Okay, so he's Pact of the Blade. What is his patron?
Hexblade.
Oh,
well,
you are a Hexblade.
We said what his patron was last time. It was the Whispered One. That was the name of his patron.
Well, no, what I mean is, what is it? An old one, a devil, a fae, the
You
Raven
guys,
Queen.
you guys
or-
aren't sure.
Well, I'm asking out of character for Hal's sake. If it's an actual Hexblade patron, then you've got a pretty powerful melee character.
Which is what we were going for, so.
Oh, okay, well there you go. So if you're a Hexblade Blade Lock, yes, you're gonna have some fun with that.
he wanted to be a good spellblade, and this was the only way that I could think of to get him to an actual spellblade kind of character that
Without
fit
breaking orc pubs.
Yeah.
without breaking lore.
Yeah.
Basically. Um,
Multiclassing in 5e is not easy.
and then I found out that there's actually a Eldritch fighter that
Yes.
It's-
Yes.
that he could have
Eldritch
gone with instead. So.
That's kind of spellbladey, but
I just want to know how spells work. Basically, I get 2 a day at max.
right. At max level that you can cast. Not at max level. At max level you can cast.
Yeah, I get that.
Right. So you need to pick your when you cast your spells very carefully.
When it comes to casting, cantrips are your best friend.
Yeah, pretty much.
And don't those get powered up too?
Cantrips? Yeah. Cantrips level up at 5th level, 9th level, and like 12th level. I don't know. Yes, they go
Let's
level
just
up.
get going.
All right,
And
so
what
are
about
we good to actually play the game now?
Is Jess at her computer?
I don't know. Are you, Jess?
I'll unmute her to find out if she's still blowing her microphone. I
How do you
cannot
unmute?
her. I think you're the only one that
I
can
can't.
do that.
I can't unmute her.
Well, she muted herself then, which means that she can unmute herself, which means that she probably isn't back at her computer yet.
Yeah, she would probably leave and then come back.
Shit.
So she said, tried to switch to laptop, not working.
Right.
Well, you
So
can still do it by phone. Just don't move around a lot with the phone in hand.
Just set it down. Set it down on a table or something.
And please stop blowing it. Like, for our sake, please.
Can you still hear us, Jess?
Give us a
Mother,
sign.
can you hear me?
We haven't actually done much with the actual game, and it's been almost 30 minutes.
Oh, just get started, man.
Is this one of those days where we're like not specifically on a mission? Because if so, I go to the Temple of Shar. If
You're not specifically on a mission right now.
Okay, well then let's go.
Unless you want to make whatever you learned a mission. So it's self-made missions.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go to the Temple of Shar.
I'm gonna
Alright.
follow him like a creepy stalker guy.
Okay.
So I'm basically gonna try and sneak around corners, but I'm wearing heavy armor, so it's not gonna work too well.
Okay, make a stealth roll.
No, it's fine. He looks at you and he's like, if you want to follow me, just I'll show you where I'm going. I don't care.
I want to
Like,
try and be sneaky.
Okay,
Alright. Good luck.
Brian will try to do the same.
I will
so
hide behind a leaf.
both of you make stealth rolls.
He's
All right.
like,
I
He's
take
standing-
one.
he's walking down this alleyway knowing that 2 people are following him, and he's just like, wow, I sure hope that they're good at stealthing because I fucking see them.
21.
21.
Oh,
And Hal?
13.
Yeah, you don't notice a dragonborn following, but you do notice a very loud tiefling who's just fumbling around.
Hiding behind
Trying
a leaf.
He's trying to be sneaky, but you can hear every footstep.
Well,
Clink, clink.
Yeah, like I turn around and I'm like, you guys don't need to like whatever. I start to say something and then I turn around and I continue to my destination because it's not worth it.
All right.
Just
Pip and Booth, what are you guys up to?
I don't even know. 'Cause-
I'm still sneaking around, behind Hal.
yeah, I have no idea.
behind
going
he's
on.
sneaking behind Hal's sneaking behind me, and I know both of them are sneaking. It's like,
All right.
fucking-
So Ilanis turns to Ivana. Yeah, that's her name. Ilanis turns to Ivana and says, "I will be heading to the Temple of Saloon. I will be back later this day." Just-
all right.
All right. and she begins walking off with one of the guards under Abbott's employment. So,
Is it Abbott or a bet?
a bet, that's right.
Is there any
No,
reason?
I wasn't making. I was actually like legit asking.
Yeah, it's a bet. Yeah.
Okay, it's a bet.
I just keep. I don't know. Whatever.
Is there any
A
reason
bet and
why she would
Costello.
just leave her behind?
What?
Is there anything private she has to do? Like, why is she leaving me behind? You know.
Well, she's just letting you know that she's heading to the temple. She doesn't seem to be secretive about it or anything. It's probably one of her priestess things. So,
All right.
from what you know about her. So, what's your character again? Rusty, that's it.
Rusty, yeah.
Rusty
Rus-
knives.
Rusty comes up to the Darkstone Temple of Shar that he was at the other day. And you still notice the tiefling that has been following you. The Dragonborn is the only one that you haven't noticed has been sneaking around. But yeah, you definitely know that Erend is following you as you walk into this temple.
I walk into the temple, I shut the door, and then I turn around, sit down on the back of a pew, and wait.
All right, Erend. A door is closed in your face. And
I start singing opera as I walk through the door.
Okay, I want you to make a performance check.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
Give me just 1 second.
+5.
Performance. Yeah, singing opera.
19.
All right, what was that performance check?
19. Nice.
And Verana will join Hal.
It is not the most beautiful, but he seems to be keeping on key.
19's pretty goddamn good. Rusty's
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't have a history in performance, you are impressed at what's going on.
I am definitely. I am impressed.
Like you
And
can
you
tell
said-
that he is amateur, but
Booth, you said
Or
your
an
character
amateur.
is now fucking singing along.
Yes.
All right.
if you're singing along, then performance check.
12.
That's
It's
not as
fol-
good. It's above average.
It's followed by a
Voice cracks.
dragonborn who.
Wait, Dragonborn.
He's wait.
No, it's a
Wait, who was it that's with him?
tiny halfling.
Oh,
or
Verana.
halfling.
Yeah.
A halfling that
Rolls on in.
it's that stereotypical drunken singing.
Yep.
She's off key the entire time. So,
Well, let him roll. Maybe it's a natural 20.
what?
I did roll. I got a 12.
So anyway,
So
I'm
the-
like,
So the
Okay.
priests and priestesses are all looking oddly at them.
oh, I'm sure they are. I turned back and I'm like, they were following me. I figured I'd wait and see what they wanted. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I turned back and I'm like, so what's the second verse to this song that you guys have invented?
I start singing. I continue singing. 25, nat 20.
Nice.
I sing with him.
Well, I mean, you don't have to keep rolling performance checks. Just the one is fine, and you guys just keep on singing.
Except Verana gets worse.
Okay.
No, she
The
passed out.
priestess that you had met with the other day walks up to you, but not looking at you. She's looking at the others and saying, "Are these friends of yours?"
I don't know if I would say friends. The woman that you met before was a friend. I would say that these are Associates? Acquaintances is a little bit too much. Associates. Let's say associates. Let's go with that word. That seems appropriate.
Can I use my nat 20 for my next persuasion?
No, you'll have to actually roll for it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say, all right, we're actually bedfellows. I'm banging this dude.
Okay.
Are you saying that about me?
Roll a deception check.
No, he's banging the halfling.
Roll a deception.
12. Damn it.
I'm sure you are. And she turns to him and says, "Is there something you would like to discuss?"
Yeah, I was scried on. So was
Yeah, we're looking to get married.
I just pause.
Would you like to come to the back room?
I would, but I feel like if we attempt to do that, they're just gonna follow us. So really, there's probably no point.
She raises up her hand, and two other priests come up, and they show their daggers to their side as she motions for you to follow.
Am I within that?
I turn around and I'm like, "Good luck, boys. I'm off," and I walk away.
Can I escort that in?
I walk with this priestess.
I bet you are there also. You're the one that hasn't been causing any ruckus, so they're not worrying about you. They're looking at the others.
Was she there to hear my magnificent opera voice?
Yes, she was. It was
there quite good
to hear it.
It was quite good. He rolled a 19 and then a nat 20.
So, are you going to attempt to follow Rusty?
Yes, I somewhat have to deal with this because I was scared on too.
I inform if Abet is there, I inform her that Abet was also scryed on, and I want to know why. And,
very well. Come on, you two.
All right.
And she leads you to a back room, as the other priests just stand there watching Aaron and Verona.
Verona does a little dance.
Make another performance check.
All right.
Nat 1. Oh.
You are tripping over your feet and you fall down at the end of it, just fanning out your arms and legs, going ta-da. So yeah, Rusty and Abet, you're led to this back room. Rusty, you've been in this room before. You know what it's like. And Abet, this is your first time actually going into the room. It's it's a small room with a single table inside, and it's lit by only a few candles. And she closes the wooden door behind you. So, you were scryed on, you said?
Yes, I was, and so was Abet.
And you come to me
because
about
because the only connection that Abet and myself would have that I can possibly think of a reason for someone scrying us would be your church. Simply to see if we've done, or rather to see if I've done, and if Abet has noticed the proposition that you offered. And if it wasn't your church, then coming to you is still a good thing, because that way you know that we are both being scryed upon.
Well, I can guarantee you that no one else knows of our deal. She looks up at Abet. Except perhaps her.
No, if she wouldn't scry upon herself.
Not what I was implying.
Well, yes, she knows. Yes, there's not a perhaps. She most certainly does. She does not care.
Well then. Us three are the only ones that know of this deal. So, I don't know who would scry on you, and for what reason.
Yeah,
So-
she doesn't seem so secretive about it at all, he says.
So no one at the church. So the only people who know, no one else in the church knows, just us three.
We prefer to keep our dealings secret.
So you are the only priestess here that knows about the.
Yes,
preface.
that is correct.
All right. So then the only other reason that I could possibly think of is that we were attacked by about 10 Talos worshippers.
Really?
Yes,
Care to explain?
I do
This
so.
ordeal?
I explain the entire event in great detail.
Do you also include about the ice and such?
Yeah, everything.
Interesting. I may have some inkling as to what may have occurred around there. Have you heard of the Gods of Fury? You can make
Yeah.
a religion check.
Yeah. Let's make a religion check.
Can I make one too?
Yes.
That's not bad. That's a 24.
That's not bad at all. No.
Okay.
And that is a 26.
All right. You two have learned about this collective group of gods. This group is of 4 deities: Talos, Auril, Malar, and Umberly. Talos and Auril being the closest connected.
Or tell us, do we need a Fusro diet?
I heard Ariel. Do we need a fucking Akatosh this?
No, Auril.
No, shut up. It's Ariel now.
It's Talos, Auril, Malar, and Umberly. Talos being the destroyer, her god. Auril being the frost maiden. Malar being the beast lord. And Umberly being the wave mother. All of them are evil gods.
Talos, the man god, Ariel, the dragon god, Mara, the goddess of love, and some other faggot. Probably.
Okay, so I just need to make mention that the other name for Umberly that she is referred to in Faerun, this is not a joke,
I know which one
Is-
you're gonna say.
the bitch queen.
What the
What? That is not a joke. That is a canon
Yeah,
title.
That is very much canon.
Oh, I can think of so many people who would challenge her for that throne. Pippi cough.
There's
Me, cough,
there's
cough.
that title,
pretty
the
bitch?
Queen of the Depths, and the Wave Mother.
Yes,
Two
He
of them
says-
I know you guys will make many jokes about.
the wave mother.
No, not the Wave Mother, the Queen of the Depths.
Oh, queen
That's
of
the
the.
other one I can
Yeah.
think.
I can
Oh,
make
deeper,
jokes about all
deeper.
3. Aaron
Okay, then.
is getting her number.
All right.
Ugh.
So, have you heard of them?
Yes, I have.
Shouts through
Then-
the door. From your mother!
Oh.
You aren't there to hear it. You haven't heard any of this.
Fourth wall. Shattered.
Fourth wall. He just he shouts it because it wasn't that. It was because one of the priestesses told him something, and it just happened to coincidentally coincide.
Yeah, I can see
Okay, the only thing that I could think of is that the Gods of Fury, or at least Talos and Auril, are teaming up for something.
Ha!
And you said something about the King of the North?
Yes.
Perhaps
I don't really remember last session, but yes, the character says because
Perhaps,
he does.
perhaps it is a champion of Auril. That is all that I can think of, really. There is an official church here of one of the Gods of Fury that you can probably find more information from. This would be the Church of Umberly. down by the docks.
Ah, yes, okay.
Be aware, though, they are not a secretive organization. They are, how should I put this? Rowdy, loud, prone to acts of violence and fighting.
So like Verana.
So they are.
Yeah, but Verana.
Just be prepared to be challenged to a fight in the ring.
Okay, and then I described the priestess that I met when I was asking to find the Temple of Shar, and I say, just to make sure, is this the same priestess?
No.
No.
That
Okay.
is, she is one of the priestesses of the church, but she is not the head of the church.
Oh, shit. If Rusty says that out loud. He goes, oh, shit. And then he pinches the bridge of his nose, and he says, and he describes Pip's mother.
No.
Okay.
I yell through the door. If you need her naked, I'm on it.
She does come into town once in a while. I know that much. But she is a follower of... who was it again? Who was it? I really should write this part down because
It's
I keep
the
forgetting.
moon goddess, right? The elven moon goddess?
Yeah, it's the Lady of Dreams.
Yeah,
hold on a sec.
yeah.
I'm trying to remember who exactly that is. She is a priestess of Sehanin, but Sehanin and Saloon are close. Their churches are close because it is believed that Sehanin is a Fey aspect of Saloon.
All right, so so it's not the bitch that I met, and it's not the person that conscripted me into her service. The latter of which is a good thing because I would feel very bad about killing her.
No, you
And
wouldn't.
I would make sure you couldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
That is also true. I say.
Well, the one you are looking for, she is currently not in town.
Oh,
But she should... Actually, now that I think about it, today should be the day that she comes in. She goes out once in a while for a hunt.
okay. I need to ask this. Why?
Why what?
Why do you want her dead? Besides the obvious reason that your two sects are very clearly not okay with each other.
It would be it would be pleasing to us.
Pleasing to you or pleasing to Shar? Because there is a very big difference.
Both of us.
Hmm.
But
All right.
the priestess you are looking for is named Isana Lyre. She's a drow. She will be
he's
easy
taken
to
aback from
spot.
this. She's
She'll
a
be easy to
drow?
Yes.
He kind of says that with like some like hate in his voice.
She is one of the few drow that I have ever seen. I will say that.
That's good. Don't.
And this drow, from what I've heard, other drows are not friendly. This
No,
one very
they're
much.
not.
Walk in sunlight.
This
They
one,
can. They just get disadvantaged.
this one very much is what you would call a goody two shoes.
I've never met a drow that could fit that description. He says flatly.
I'm interested.
They are rare, but from what I understand, they exist.
Hmm. Rusty is very skeptical of this.
Well,
He's like, if you're asking me to kill a drow, see, you should have led with that. You should have led with, there's this drow priestess that I need dead. that would have gotten my attention much quicker.
I will say this. Watch out for her bow.
Why did I hear that as watch out for a boob?
Ariel's bow.
I will
All right.
murder you all.
I am much more invested in this task now that I know that she is a drow.
Yes, be careful with her bow.
Yes.
It is...
I'm still hearing it
Powerful.
as boob.
I assume that it is either a divine gift or at least very magical then. Based
If
on
we're
how
still
you
talking
described
about her
it.
The
boob,
story,
it's
the
definitely
stories
a
say
divine.
that... The stories tell me that it is a bow blessed by Saloon herself in moonlight.
Do you have an artifact that perhaps I could use from Shar that can negate this?
Sadly, I do not.
No.
It's a
No
bow. Just
blessings
get close and
from
stab her.
All right.
I mean, I'll
Well,
stab her with something, all right.
I
She
will-
is guardian of the church as well. So she will be there most of the time when she is not out on a hunt.
all right. I will see what I can do then with this drow.
Well, is there anything else you would like to know?
No, the fact that you were not the ones who scried concern me, but this news of the four gods that seem to be working together makes a little bit more sense scrying wise.
It could perhaps be a follower of one of them.
Probably, yes.
And did it feel as though the scry was powerful? At least.
Did it? don't know.
Make an arcana.
All right.
Should I do the same?
Yes.
Arcana is one of my specialties.
That's a 20.
Nat,
Natural 20 or
No,
overall?
not
Okay.
natural 18.
that is 25.
The spell did feel more powerful than it should have been.
So,
May
then,
have.
yes, it did. Yes.
They may have been using some kind of orb of scrying, perhaps.
A device then.
Someone was
Yes.
feeling you up.
Pretty much.
Be aware that they may attempt to scry again.
Yes, I will be on guard for that now that I am enlightened on this.
And if you two were scryed on, you may not be the only ones.
Perhaps not. We should check and assume that our companions, he says, looking back at the wooden door, knowing
The
what is
door
going on
shouts.
behind it,
The door shouts, "Bedfellows!"
should be asked if they felt anything and probably assumed that they are being watched as well.
Well, I assume you'll be going to the Church of Umberley at this moment.
Yes, that seems to be the next logical course of action.
Well, then our meeting here is adjourned.
It would appear so.
All right. She walks over to the door and opens it back up.
All right. I
wish you
Wow.
luck.
I
Endeavors.
I do hope that the luck is with me. If our luck is perfect, then we will both get what we want.
May Shar guide you.
Thank you.
Okay, at a game, can I ask what time were we scryed on?
Yeah, that is
this,
a good question.
this would be probably near sundown.
Near sundown. All right, let me add that to my.
Is this something I should have make a roll for, or did
What?
was it taken? Like, was I scryed on, or what I know I was scryed on?
You already made your rolls.
Ah,
You don't know that you were scryed on, though.
okay.
Looking at your rolls.
Let me guess. Roll of 2.
You don't remember your own roles? Okay.
No.
He
We
probably
did it on Discord.
Yeah,
Probably.
he probably messaged you and was like, "Hey, roll me this." That's what he did with me. He's like, "Roll me a this check," and
Oh.
I'm like, "Okay,
Yep.
Yeah, he did the same with me on Twitter.
yeah."
But yeah,
He just made me send him a dick pic.
I did
Oh,
not
that
ask
works.
for that,
That works too.
and I hope you don't send one. So yeah, that would be, if you succeeded, you would know in game. If not, then well, you don't know. So don't metagame this.
Obviously, I'm sure they won't. Stares at all of you intently.
All right.
The door shouts again. I ain't telling no one.
You walk out and you just see this. You just see that Aaron's continually singing still and shouting random things, and Verona for some reason is on the ground. So you're not certain what happened, but
Doesn't surprise me.
so you can relay information if you'd like.
Yeah, I pull them out of the church before we all get obliterated.
Okay, you all walk out the church, and the door's shut behind you.
That's probably
Slam,
wise.
like,
I asked them if they felt anything around sundown yesterday. Did you
I
feel
felt
any
someone grabbing my-
heebie-jeebies?
I mean, someone grabbed my balls.
No, not that kind of feeling. The feeling of somebody in the shadows watching you, observing you, anything like that.
Trust me, her eyes were closed.
He turns to Vuth's character. He's like, "You seem to at least answer with an attempt of straightness. What did you feel anything?"
It was her.
Huff, with the roll I made, would Verona have felt anything?
Well, yeah, I already told you in DM.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Which is so yes,
I agree.
no.
Is that a yes or a no, Huff?
That's a yes.
Okay. So Verona explains, yeah, I felt a little something, but I have no clue what it was. I thought it was just getting paranoid again from pipeweed.
No, that was not
Trust me,
the
Tubby.
pipeweed.
Nope.
That was a scry. All right, so I turned to a bet, and I'm like, we should just assume that all of our party was scryed on at this point. The fact that 3 of us have been right after this battle with Talos worshippers, we should just assume that all of them have been. They probably
Are
know
we
what we're
Imperials
saying.
or are we Stormcloaks?
The fact that Talos worshippers scryed on us would make us Imperials now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
We should ask the lady, I can't think of her name, the one who hired us. At least me.
Pip's mother?
Yes,
Ilanis.
Pip's mother. Ilanis, yes.
All right,
See if
let's
she
go
was
do that.
right on.
Well, Huff, you make that happen. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
You're gonna what?
Go to the
He's going
restroom.
to the
Okay.
I will do talking for that then.
All right. So you guys walk over to the Church of Saloon, which she had already said that she was going to, and you see Ilanis speaking with a drow woman.
Okay, I will try to walk up by myself and try
I
to
hear Donna.
ask her.
All right.
That's
You
fine.
walk up, and she looks up and notices you. Hello.
Looks up.
The drow woman turns to you and gives you a smile and bows a bit. Greetings. My
I
name
feel
is
like
Isana.
Oh god,
Like,
another
hi.
slow talker.
Yes, I just would like to talk to Ilanis real quick, about something, if you wouldn't mind me pulling her aside for a second.
Oh, of course, of course.
Of course.
All right. She follows you. What is it that you require?
I just would like to know, yesterday around sunset, were you scryed on? Or felt anything like that?
I can't say that I have.
Okay,
Why? What
thank you.
has something happened?
Not that I'm 100% sure of, but it seems like the people that we are traveling with, and me, myself, and Rusty have all been scryed on, or we're assuming we've been scryed on. Rusty and I know for sure we've been scryed on, but somebody else.
Perhaps I should have a anti-magic barrier be put up each night then.
Very well.
Sounds like a problem that might come up again.
Okay.
Is this all you would like to ask?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you. She walks back to Isana. And the two begin to talk. Isana seems the most joyous and bolsterous of the two when speaking.
Do they look like they're old friends?
What's a friend?
Oh, they do seem like... Ilanis has... You already know she has more of a stern face, but you could see that it's softened here with Isana.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you do now?
We get our knives and open people with them. Knives are just people openers.
So cans are people?
You're near
yeah.
you're near a church where you know there's multiple priestesses and priests around, some of which might be powerful, and you want to start stabbing people.
Yeah. No.
Okay, instead,
No.
I roll persuasion to try and get one of the priestess's numbers. Oh wait, there aren't phones in this world. That's useless.
Yeah.
You could try asking for the number, but I can't guarantee anything will happen.
I'm assuming there's some sort of kind of long-distance communication system other than just writing letters and putting them in the mailbox.
It's called the message spell.
Yeah.
You have to point at a person to do that.
No, there's another spell that you can send messages over long distances if you know the person.
Oh.
It's a 3rd level spell.
You
You're
would
a
have to
third level.
you would have to have met the person to use that spell. So.
I'll just get a pigeon.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Verona calls for another carrier pigeon.
Are you going to try whistling for it or?
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, make both a performance and an animal handling.
Okay. 14 and 18.
Well, with that 14, it does seem a crow comes your way. And it lands on a shop near you.
I climb
And
the
looks
shop.
at you. You attempt to climb?
Yes, I climb the shop.
Make a athletics check.
27, nat 20.
All right, you climb up onto the roof pretty easily. The crow flies away as you get closer. And then you hear this dwarven man come out. What are you doing? What are you climbing my shore?
I'm trying to catch that bird.
Get down from there.
But that bird.
Get down from there. Get down from my
You
shore.
come up here. You come up here.
I walk up. I'm like,
I am going to go get my crossbow if you do not get down here.
I will take care of him. I'm sorry, sir. I will take care of him.
Why is that man climbing up on my shop?
I'm trying
He's
to get
special.
that bird.
What bird?
He's special.
That bird that flew away.
He's special.
Where did I go?
I promise I will get him down. He's special.
You better get him down, or I'm getting my crossbow.
I will.
Hey, it's a nice view down your shirt from up here, mister.
I whistle for Hal to get down for the shop.
I
Roll animal handling.
I have served in the military. I will kick your...
23.
And I go down.
Okay. I'm going back inside.
I'm sorry,
The dwarf
sir.
just angrily huffs and goes back in the shop, slamming the door.
You are an idiot. Why would you? Why am I
It
even
was a
doing
nice-
this?
Hey,
Veronica
from that
corrects.
vantage point, I can see everything, especially
And then
down shirts.
And then I just walk up and just like, okay, do we need you to turn into a shadow so we can beat the crap out of you again?
Wait, what?
I'll do it either way.
Remember
Wait,
that
what?
I gave you that ability. Remember, you can turn into
No.
a shadow once every dawn
No.
or dusk. Was it?
He wasn't here.
I think it's dusk, but yeah, you have an ability that lets you
I
turn
had
to a
sent it to
shadow.
you when all this happened.
And basically,
Boy.
does it give us? Is it a mischance or does it just boost his AC?
It gives him advantage against
Oh no, it gives.
it gives any attacker disadvantage when it comes to physical attacks.
Right. So, yeah, we need just turn into a shadow so we can beat the crap out of you again. When you first used the
I'll do it
ability,
either way, but-
this ability, when you weren't here, you basically asked us to try to hit you.
And I hit you both times I attempted.
And then I hit
She was the
you
only.
all
She was the only one who. She was the only one who could hit you, though.
and then I hit you all at disappointment.
Wait, wasn't
pretty
isn't
much.
there a
Well,
priest in the
I didn't
group? A
attack.
cleric?
No, I
A
just
cleric using a light spell should be able to counter that.
I don't care. I'm hitting you all.
Yeah, she just hit you.
Don't hit me.
I don't care if I'm not even there. I'm just hitting you all.
Don't promise armed with a good time.
Yeah, this is what I sent you. That's what I sent you earlier. So yeah, you had that with you. So whatever. So what do you guys do now?
Hey, you guys want to go to a temple that you can possibly get in a fight with, or possibly fight people and be challenged by people?
Yes, I want to use this
Uh,
talking sword.
Well, let's send Aaron in, and then close the door.
What kind of shop
And then
was
we-
that, Huff?
What?
What kind of shop was that?
You look at the sign and it says apothecary.
Ah, okay.
Let's get a dead body first.
No, we don't need a dead. We have dead bodies.
All right, so you guys are going to the Church of Umberley.
If I don't know.
Well, what we're
where I'm
gonna do
going.
is we're gonna get Aaron to go in, and then we close the door and shut it and seal him in, and then we just wait for the fighting to stop.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
All right, so you guys walk up to this. It's not exactly a church in its physical appearance. It's just a hut of a large hut of some kind. From outside, you can hear cheering, and some. Yeah, all you really hear is cheering in there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you hear some people they begin to chant Morgan.
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 Ooh.
Can Verona discern if some of this chanting is drunken?
I'll give you an advantage on perception with a low DC.
All right.
Rusty, why were we told to come here again?
16.
Because the story
some of them are definitely drunk. You can hear that.
plot.
Verona says, "Well, shit, sounds like my kind of party."
Why did we come here again? I forgot.
Because the
I
plot.
forgot what we were told by the priest. Okay. But that's good enough explanation for me.
All right, so do you guys go inside?
Yes.
I
I will.
try to be the last one to go inside.
All right,
Nothing and go inside.
you all walk inside and you see people gathered around a makeshift ring. Actually, it's the people themselves that are forming this ring, and you see this man covered in tattoos, raising his arms, ushering on the cheering. As another guy comes to try and beat him down with a punch. He is already bloodied and bruised, you can tell. And as he goes to swing out his punch, this half-orc man turns around and grabs his fist and then slams his head into the ground, knocking him unconscious.
I cheer.
The crowds roar into a bloody frenzy.
I cheer.
When in the actual fuck did Kratos and Baldur get in here?
I go kick his ass.
And two priests of Umberly come over and they drag him off and they heal him off out of the ring. Who comes to challenge me next?
I'll do it, and I'll raise my talking sword.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I was gonna do it, but okay.
I think that perhaps a bet should start this off. Methinks she's gonna win much easier than.
I want to see this though.
Aaron deserves this.
Oh, come
I can
on.
go for him. If you don't win, I will finish it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to cut his neck or cut him at the neck.
No. Okay, so you begin to walk
I don't
up,
think that's a good idea. I'm just saying.
and one of the priests says to you, "You are not allowed to attempt to kill him. If he dies in the battle, well, that's a sorry loss."
I can't control what Thundera does, and I hold out my talking sword. Yes, its name is Thundera now.
I expect a clean and honorable fight from you two.
Where's
You,
his sword?
Morgan, I understand that you will definitely be honorable. You guys get a good look at him, and you can see he's covered in tattoos that seem to hover just over top his skin.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Go ahead.
Would it be Arcana?
Yeah, this would be Arcana.
18.
You've heard of tattoos of magic, but you've never seen them before. And you assume this is what it is.
Well, yeah, but I was more looking, can I read the magic? Can I tell what kind of magic?
Oh, there's multiple different kinds of magic over it. From abjuration to evocation.
Okay, best thought I can have is to try and cut the markings. And can I do that?
To try and what?
Cut the markings, distort them.
I mean, you could attempt it. But yeah, you come into the ring and Morgan is standing on the other side, and the priest comes out and says, "All right, the next match shall begin between Morgan and what is your name?"
God.
Between Morgan and God.
Well, I mean, they're both. One is a god, and the other is the word. So this isn't really that odd. Honestly.
The word is God.
Right.
The winner
My
of this
word is
fight
God.
shall be the champion of this temple.
Whoa. I'm like, I
Hey,
take
there may be
a
more
step
people.
back, and I'm like, whoa, wait a
Morgan
minute.
is currently the reigning champion of this ring. Will he be defeated in this match?
I'm gonna take your hands and wear them as necklaces.
I like your spirits.
I'm gonna take your hands too.
Can I eat a soul?
Perhaps later.
Okay.
Let
I'll
the
eat it
match
later.
begin. And he steps back.
Yay.
Roll initiative.
Yes, roll initiative.
Well, he rolls initiative. But I'm
Yeah,
standing
everyone
back.
rolls initiative.
wait,
Everyone
hold on.
in the battle rolls initiative.
Which
My-
is basically just.
Can more than one
basically-
people be in this?
No, it's only Morgan and Aaron. So yeah, Aaron, roll
Okay.
initiative.
Am I at max health? Whoa, what am I?
Yeah, you're at max health right now. So
This'll be interesting.
What just happened?
what?
My thing just logged me out, so hold on.
Can I say during this fight, can I keep an eye on Morgan and see how he uses his tattoos and best way to fight him?
I would
All right.
also like to watch this person's magical this person's
Incubator.
magicalness.
All right, you guys are staring at his tattoos.
Veronica's just watching the fight for entertainment value.
Sure.
Would you like me to describe the tattoos?
You could phrase it that way. That makes it sound a lot weirder than it is.
Would you like me to describe the tattoos?
Yes.
I'm
All
just
right.
sleeping as usual.
Between his eyebrows, you see a tattoo of an eye, and just above that, you see a larger eye above that. And they seem to be colored, glowing a certain color. Right now, they're, what is it? I think, give me just 1 second.
It's not the right number.
Where is it? They seem to be glowing purple. Wrapping around his head, you see the maw of a dragon opening up towards his mouth. On his right arm, you see a rose thorn vine all up it. On his left arm, you see 4 ravens.
Christ, that's a lot of gods.
And there's a tattoo of a dragon's head on his right hand. And it seems to be glowing as though it's lava. This one isn't 3D, but it looks like lava in his hand.
So there's a raven.
There's 4 ravens on his left arm.
4 ravens. There's a dragon on his left hand.
Right hand.
Right hand. And what was the other one?
There's a rose thorn vine up his right arm.
Rose
A
thorn vine.
dragon tattoo wrapping around his head with a maw opening at his mouth.
Okay.
And 2 eyes at his forehead. But that's not all. There's 5 more tattoos.
Oh, okay.
He has a skull on his left hand that seems to look... It looks like ice is in his hand.
Okay.
This one also isn't 3D like the others.
Right.
On his back, there are angel wings all down it.
Okay.
On his legs, you see these ornate tattoos. They're not 3D. They just seem like normal tattoos, at least from what you can tell.
Why do I get the feeling that this is a binder?
There's 2 more.
Okay.
There's a tattoo of a roaring boar on his chest.
Okay.
He is a roaring boar.
And finally, on his right shoulder, there's a snake.
A
In the
snake.
grass.
Okay. And how many of these are 3D? What do you mean by 3D? Like
By 3D, I mean they appear as though they're lifted off the skin.
Ah. Can
That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I would like to roll a religion and also an arcana, both of those for these tattoos.
Go ahead.
I feel both of those will give me different information that I would like to know.
Go ahead.
This is religion. That is a 27. Hold on. This is arcana. And that is significantly less good. That's a 19. So 27 religion, 19 arcana.
All right. They don't have any religious significance. You said you got a 19 on arcana?
Yes.
You definitely would know more about these tattoos than Aaron would. Aaron would simply know that they are magical, but you have looked into magical tattoos before. One of the eyes gives him dark vision. The other eye is an eye of true sight.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The maw of the dragon tattoo, allows him to breathe fire.
Uh-huh.
The rose thorn up his arm is the mark of the dryad, and this vine can come to life and be used as a weapon. The 4 ravens, that's the mark of the flock, and you know that these ravens can come off of his skin and be creatures that can attack under his control.
Okay.
On his right hand, the dragon's head, it allows his fists to catch on fire for an hour, and it causes more fire damage when it's used. The frozen skull on the left hand, it's similar, but it's ice magic. The wings on his back allow him to fly when he activates them. The legs, they allow him to jump double the normal distance. The boar on his chest gives him extra armor class and advantage on saving throws. And finally, the snake, it provides advantage to constitution saves against poison.
Holy shit. This guy's like decked the fuck out. This must have been expensive as hell. I'm like,
through your reading, yes, this would have been expensive, especially since the eyes are 2 different inks.
Yeah, just the Eye of True Sight alone must have cost a small fortune. I'm like, I tell a bet all of this. I'm like, if you're gonna fight him, you need to know that like he can do all of this at will.
I have plan.
Do the tattoos have a cooldown?
Let me make sure of this first.
Would you even know on your roll?
Probably. If I know about arcane tattoos, I would know if they like are just abusable to shit or if they have a certain amount of recharge time.
It doesn't seem that they all have recharge time. Some of them
assume they're like wands.
So some of them are passive and some of them are activatable.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, well, I let her know that.
All right.
I rolled
Thank
a
you.
13 on initiative.
A 13?
Plan now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to go first.
Cool. Okay. Let's see. I am going to first use Eldritch Blast on him because I don't feel like wasting my 2 fucking spells a day.
Go ahead.
Wait, that says +8. What am I looking at? My charisma or the mod in the spell slot there that says?
I'm pretty sure charisma is your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, plus the sword, so that's +1, so +6 total. Okay. Reset. Nat 20.
Woo!
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Hold to confirm a crit.
You don't confirm a crit.
Yeah, that's not a thing in 5e. You crit.
So what do I do for a spell? Just double it?
Yeah, you double the dice.
Okay, so
just the
instead
dice
of
you double,
1d10,
No, you don't.
It's-
You don't roll a second d10. You just double the amount of die. You just double the amount that you get from the die.
Okay. Well, let's see. Plus what? Oh no, that. Oh wait, I'm at 3rd level spells. Okay. So 10 damage then.
10 damage. Okay. So I think it's help minus 10. Okay, so you strike him with this necrotic energy, and he just lets out a laugh. Oh, that was a good hit. Now watch this. His hand bursts into flames, and he takes a swing at you, and that will be 16, that would be a 19 to hit.
Damn it.
Eek.
That hits.
Yeah.
All right. So 1d6 plus this fire. 8.
Fire is reduced.
You have resistance to fire.
I'm a tiefling.
So does it cut it in half? Is that what it does?
literally-
Yeah.
I have no idea how 5th edition works.
Yes, resistance to it means that you have half damage.
Okay.
All right. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage. Let's see. And the 1d8 plus 4, so 2.
2 what? Fire?
Yeah, 2 fire.
I'm assuming you already reduced it.
Yeah, I already reduced. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage and 2 fire damage.
Good trade. Good trade.
What?
I just said
He's-
good trade.
Did it trade?
Good.
Yeah,
Good
I did 10.
trade.
Yeah, I did 10. He did 8.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but
He means that it was worth the exchange, because the guy only did 8 to him, whereas he did 10 to the guy. So it was worth the exchange of blows.
he gets another attack.
Well,
Well,
So let's see.
Then you should have rolled that second attack first.
no, he has
That's a
to resolve
22.
the first one. Oh my goodness.
And that hits. And that is going to be 9 divided by 2. So, do you round up when you?
Yeah, you round up.
Okay, so that would be 5 fire damage and 6 bludgeoning damage.
oof.
So with the same fist, he just barrels you with it. So
Don't worry. I got this.
yeah,
My turn now?
yes, it's your turn now.
Well, vampiric touch.
All right.
So basically what I'm going to end up doing is attacking with my sword, and it adds necrotic damage with that, right? It says it has to go with them. No, I got to touch them. Okay.
yeah, it's a touch action.
Yeah. So,
All right. So you have to still roll to get him.
Yeah, I know. 13.
You reach out to try and grab him, but he just sidesteps out of the way, and you miss.
And that wastes a spell slot?
Okay.
No, I'm asking. Is that how you do it?
If that was a spell, then yes. If it's not a
Do you even
cantrip, it
listen to
doesn't
what
waste
we
a spell
say?
slot. What?
Do you even listen to what we say?
I don't know if it was a cantrip or
What
not.
did you use?
I
Hal?
literally said vampiric touch, which
Don't you
is
add your
definitely
proficiency
not a
bonus to
cantrip.
touch? Don't you
Okay,
add
so
your
then yes,
proficiency
it
bonus
wastes
to
a spell slot. You are blowing a spell slot regardless of if it hits. You're trying to cast the spell. If it hits,
Yeah.
great. If it doesn't, you still lose the spell slot.
Don't you add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll?
Oh shoot, that's
Yeah,
right. I forgot
yes,
to
you
do
do.
that.
How much is your proficiency bonus?
Plus 3,
8.
I think.
Oh,
What?
8 total. Like it's a +5 with my charisma. Then
Oh,
proficiency is +3.
Yeah. So you would have had
instead of a 13, that would be +7 more. 20.
Okay, that definitely hits.
What?
That definitely would hit then. So you do reach out and you grab his shoulder. How much damage would it be?
3d6.
3d6.
Necrotic.
3d6 necrotic.
9. And how much of that heals me? All of it?
Half.
Equal to half the amount. So
So that'd be 5.
4.
Five.
Round down when it's healing.
Oh, okay.
That sucks.
That part I didn't know. All right. All right. Let's try this. And you notice people begin to back away because they've seen this before. He pulls back and his mouth puffs up. And I would like you to make a dex save.
Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. I miss it.
What was it?
I miss it.
All right. So you're going to take 3d6 fire damage, but that will be reduced because you're a tiefling. So that will be 6 fire damage. And that's his first attack. Actually, he's gonna... Let's see. Okay, he's going to spend some moxie.
Some what?
Moxie. This is a pugilist.
Oh, boy.
So he gets 3 extra attacks, and he's going to just punch you with all of them.
Oh, good lord, that's terrible.
That's a 10. Oh wait, no, no. I wasn't counting. 20. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's his dexterity score?
No, I was counting wrong. I was counting up from 4, and it was 14. So, all right. And then the second one is 19, and then the third one is a 10.
So the first 2 hit me.
All right.
Wait, first one was a 20, then a 19?
Yeah, 20, then a 19,
yeah.
then a 10.
Damn, he rolls pretty
First 2
well.
hit me.
All right. So
If he doesn't have to.
first damage is 6 bludgeoning damage
Oof.
and 2 fire damage.
Oof.
And then the second hit is 4 bludgeoning damage and 3 fire damage. And then he misses with the final hit.
Oh, Hal's gonna get knocked out at this rate.
Yeah, Hal's pretty. I assume. I mean, I myself, I'm a wizard, so I'm slightly less hardy than a warlock, but not by much. I only have 24 hit points in total, so.
I just realized I was supposed to be using strength for that melee, not dexterity. Fuck.
Okay, then.
Either way, I ended up hitting him.
Yeah, you did hit him, so.
Well, also
doesn't
the
matter.
damage modifier would have been different.
There's no damage modifier for the spell.
All right, so it's your turn now. If you're still standing.
Yeah, I'm barely standing, and looking at this, I won't survive another hit from him, so... Can I back down?
If you'd like. So you shout out that you're
Wait.
okay.
Oh my god. Why do I not look at my spells?
I don't think that would help, actually.
Ray of Enfeeblement. His punching attacks, that's strength.
Yeah,
Ray of
but still
Enfeeblement
wasn't.
halved that. Halved his total damage. Oh my god! I need to
Actually,
start reading
I
my
think
spells.
I think I've been forgetting to add the strength modifier and half his
Oh.
level.
Either way, if I'd used Ray of Enfeeblement, that reduces attacks that add strength to it by half. As
Yeah, it
in
might be
total.
Might be a little late for that.
Yeah,
can you-
it's definitely a little.
What does hypnotic pattern do?
It can charm a character. That's about it.
That sounds extremely useful.
It's got a 16 DC, unfortunately.
That's not a bad one.
Huge save on that.
Yeah, 16 or higher, you save.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna try hypnotic pattern.
All right.
Let's see. Hold on. How do I need to roll anything for this?
Do you? And does he have to make a save?
He does have to make a save. I
All
know
right.
that much. Let's see. You create a twisting pattern of colors that waves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment, then vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On failed save, that creature becomes... I just realized I'm going to accidentally charm the entire arena.
Perhaps not the entire arena.
Most of it.
I just rolled his wisdom save.
What, did he pass it?
He got a 20.
Oh,
No.
Not a natural 20, but he rolled 20.
like he
Either
rolled a
way.
19, didn't he?
He rolled a 17.
Oh, that's a very high wisdom score, actually.
Either way, with the rest of the
Wait,
arena,
no, not 20. It was a 19. And
Either way, it doesn't matter. It still passes it with just the flat roll.
Okay. There wasn't a
that's-
wisdom added on, by the way. It was something else. It was one of his tattoos. The
Doesn't
boar
matter.
tattoo.
It's-
So.
Doesn't matter. With a flat roll, he still passes, which means I'm used up all my spells for the day. He's not working. I mean, maybe some people watching got hypnotized and are helping me out now, but
Well, you see ahead of you. This was a cone, right?
no, it's literally a cube. It is all who see it, including.
I am going to need everyone else to make a wisdom save now.
Okay.
How big was the cone?
Cube, like 30 foot.
Okay, yeah.
So
everyone else
within
make
30
a.
foot cube of me.
Everyone make a wisdom save.
14.
14. Okay.
You're charmed.
Do you want to know what I rolled?
What do you roll?
A natural 1.
Nice.
You are enamored by him.
Suddenly, the team jumps into the battle and starts fighting with him.
That's a 22. Oh,
I got
my
it.
God.
I got a 15.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
that's
wait.
right. Hold on. I get
Do I
advantage.
have,
Magical
no, I
save.
don't.
So let's make sure that that's the
wait.
highest. Yeah, that is the highest.
Yeah, I'm screwed. I got a 14.
Pippi, roll.
What?
Roll a
Oh, I'm
wisdom
still
saving
here.
throw.
All right, 17.
Well,
Okay, you're safe. Grandma and Wizard are safe.
Trust me, I hate you too much to be charmed by you.
Vuth, you rolled also, right?
Yeah, I got a, I think it was, 14.
Okay, the entire team except for Grandma and the Wizard are now coming to protect me.
Well, you can't. I just charmed. It doesn't mean I'm compelled to fight for you.
yeah, I do hate you.
I
Yeah,
can still fight for you. It's just I still
Oh,
hate you.
no.
It's just that we
Charmed
really like you.
is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
we were all rested before this campaign, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're all rested.
So y'all are just sitting there now.
Yeah, each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
So, yeah. So those that are affected are just standing there going, cool.
Pretty
mean,
much.
Stoners.
A good amount of the audience is as well.
I mean,
Yeah,
sure.
so-
I'll-
So knowing that
yeah.
doesn't work, I'm gonna raise my hand and say, okay, you win.
Do you lose concentration because I want to fight now?
He slams his fist into his other hand and the fire goes out.
Wait, I'm bored. Can I magic missile him?
No.
I want to though.
No.
I want to.
He puts out his
wouldn't.
hand to you.
I'm afraid you're gonna end up crushing me and using me as a toothpick.
Now, why would he go and do that?
It's probably
Because
just
I
good
did try and
sports.
cut them.
Well, you fought well.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's probably just good sportsmanship.
Do I use 2 hands for this? Like, this is a
You
huge
like-
hand.
If you'd like,
2 hands. I used 2 hands and a foot to try and shake this.
I'm going to need you to do acrobatics if you're going to do a foot off.
He's gonna roll that 20.
Watch.
Or not
No.
one?
Nope.
I rolled 9. So
Okay,
he grabs
you-
my hands and feet and just picks me up.
You clamp onto his arm with your hands, and then you try to swing up your foot, and you fall to the ground, still holding onto his arm.
Lose concentration on the spell?
And then you both
Yeah.
fall into a
Yeah,
pit.
he. Oh wait, it's a concentration spell, so, roll a constitution.
I'm not concentrating. As soon as I saw it wasn't working on him, I am not concentrating.
Okay.
Then I come up like, I want to fight.
Oh, come on in.
You sure you shouldn't rest first?
I'm fine.
No. I was talking to Morgan.
Nah, no, I'm
You-
good. I'm
Oh.
still well to fight.
Okay.
No offense, I watched you. You didn't do that much. Okay,
All right,
I'm ready for this.
we got a new challenger against Morgan, who has won this battle against God. What is your name, lady?
What?
What is your name, lady?
A bet.
Abet. The fighter Abet against the reigning champion Morgan.
I
People that were looking at Aaron, they were booing him, and they have suddenly turned over to Morgan and started cheering.
Okay. I have fun. I'm ready.
You gonna get
Wait,
raped.
Shut up. Before I do this plan, the feat that I gain, the disadvantage and advantage thing with it, does that happen constantly, or is that only when I use the feat?
That's only when you use the feat. So you have to use the feats, basically.
Yes, use your feet and
Oh,
run.
that's useless then. Never mind.
It's not
Okay,
that
that's fine.
useless, but whatever. It's
But
probably
it only
useless.
happens per round.
No, it's not useless here.
She teleports behind Morgan. Nothing personnel, kid.
It's not a teleport, but you guys will see if she does it. All right. May the best fighter win. And with that, his left hand gets covered in ice. And I would like you to roll initiative.
It looks like Morgan's phone is ringing. You should probably put a pause on that fight.
Yeah.
Morgan raised their finger.
no,
Hold on a
that's funny.
second. Yeah, Mom?
He pulls off one of his tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah, he just peels it off. Hello. Hold on, I'm getting a scry. I'll be right back.
This is canon, by the way. This is canon.
Yeah, he's talking on Skype.
Okay.
Yeah, he's talking on Sprite.
His entire
Well-
family is just tattooed, and they all have this spry tattoo. Spry. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello? Mom? Mom, I'm at work.
What do you want?
Yeah,
Like, why
yeah,
is
I'll pick
Uncle
up
Jerry here?
Yeah, I'll
Mom,
pick up
no,
milk. Come
take
on.
me off speakerphone. I can't hear you that well. No, you don't need speakerphone. No, just press the side button to hear me louder. Turn up the volume. What do you mean you accidentally set the phone on fire?
I'll call you back, Mom. I gotta fight. This is not canon, by the way.
It's canon. It's canon.
It is canon.
All right.
Well,
So what did you get on your initiative roll?
natural 20.
Ha!
Okay, you do go first.
Ooh.
So you're just standing in front of this tattooed giant of a half orc with a frozen left fist.
I run up and attack.
All right.
That's 21 to hit for my first attack.
That hits.
That's 11 points of damage.
All right.
My second attack.
Wait. On that first attack, he's going to spend another moxie and attempt to deflect your attack. So.
What does
Damn.
that do?
All right. Yeah, he succeeds. And he'll reduce the damage by 1d8 plus strength modifier. Oh, he got a 1 on the 1d8. So 1.
He deflects it just not that well.
4, half his pugilist level, so he reduces it by 7 points. So. All right.
So he takes 4. My second attack is a 13.
That
Wait,
misses.
no, it's a 14. I will do 2 key points and cast darkness on us.
Ooh.
Which, with his dark vision eye, he cannot see.
He does have true sight.
True sight would see through that, yeah. But you would have known that.
When can I use my feet? Because I doesn't say.
Well, I mean, you can use it now. But this isn't making you invisible. Wait, no, you're casting darkness, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're not using the feet. Okay.
No, I'm just casting darkness.
Okay.
But then I want to use the feet as well.
So what exactly does darkness do?
It pretty much casts a 20 15-foot radius sphere for a duration. The darkness spreads. It spreads darkness for 50-foot radius, and it does say dark vision can't see through this darkness.
Yeah, but true sight can.
True sight is
so basically you're blocking everyone else from seeing it.
Yes, but I also want to use my feet.
Which is
all right. Go ahead and use your feet.
Okay.
So you guys see the sphere of darkness come out, and it covers you guys as well, and you can't see anything.
Don't warlocks have something that lets them see through it? Like demon vision or something like that, was it?
Is it in your... Check your feet and see if it's there.
They can. You can choose Devil's Sight, but that's not a thing you just get. You have to choose your evocations, or invocations, rather.
I don't know what I chose for invocations. Let's see. I don't think I did. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
no, I
you
didn't.
did. All right.
Then I have one question before I actually 100% decide to do this. The entire disadvantage and advantage thing I get with my feet, does that continue, or is that only for 1 round?
It goes for 1 round, so it will go during his turn. When it comes back around to you, that's all.
Okay, I'll do that. It's fine.
All right. So, since no one else sees this, you begin to radiate shadow, and your flesh begins to dissolve into it.
Edgy.
That's my class for you.
And you see a smirk across his face. That's a nice trick. Is that the rest?
Even know?
Wait, he can see you.
Sight.
He can see you. He has true sight.
I forgot about true sight.
I kept telling you that. I kept saying
I'm
don't
sorry.
cast the spell because he has true sight. He can see anyway. You were ignoring me.
He
So
did
now
tell
you're
us
in-
To be honest, we're all ignoring you.
So now you're in a sphere of darkness, and you're a shadow, and he can see you. But he has disadvantage now because of the shadow.
Can you even see? Do you have vision that pierces through darkness spell? You're a shadow monk, right?
Yes.
Do you have?
And
If you're still up when I go to bed or get up, you're in trouble.
okay.
Okay.
And no, actually, with this feat, I dodge all attacks for 1 round.
All right.
Congratulations, he can't hit you once.
Oh, shut up! It's better than
And
what you
also,
did.
you can't see him.
Yeah.
In other words, until the sphere is gone, you have disadvantage on attacks.
Not
Yeah.
with this feat.
What feat is it?
It's Master of Shadows.
Yes,
It says you also gain no disadvantage from being
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's
Where
what I was
literally
asking. Just like,
what you were asking.
for the round.
As long as for this entire round, you don't have disadvantage on your attacks.
So
What
you
is
can hit
this?
him
What
once.
is this from? Because I actually need this on my shadow monk.
This is one that I made for her clan.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah,
not
this
an
is
official-
this is a clan specific feat. So, all right. So, is that the rest of your turn, or?
Yes. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't.
Well, now he's going to attempt to hit you, and well, he's at disadvantage right now. So,
He can't hit me for 1 round.
he can attempt to hit you.
Yes, but it says I dodging all attacks for 1 round.
Ah, you wrote it in the
Ah.
wrong way, Huff. So
Am
now
I?
she could have used
Okay,
it.
so yeah, he just swings out at you and tries to get you, and nothing.
Yeah, I'd like to point out this is an actual feat in Pathfinder.
And we lost to Pip.
Yeah.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty.
Okay.
All right, so now his turn is over, and it's back to you, and you are no longer a shadow.
Why can I not hit? Okay, that's a 10. That misses.
Oh yeah, that definitely misses.
You know what? That hits because that's a natural 17 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits. So roll for damage.
That's 9 points of damage. And I'm going to use another key point and do flurry of blows.
And he's going to spend another one of his moxies to attempt to negate damage.
For which attack? The next one or the last one?
The last one.
Okay.
All right, so 2 plus 3. He reduces it by 8. So how much was the damage?
9.
9. Okay.
Well, 1 damage
Okay,
is still
my-
good.
Yeah. My next attack was 20 something. I can't do math. 21.
Well, yeah. If it's a 20, it definitely hits.
Yeah. Screw you dice. That's 7 points of damage.
All
for
right.
that one. And my last flurry of blows. I hate my die. It doesn't hit.
What was it?
It was a 4 plus 8.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't hit. You're a strange one. You know that?
Yes.
And he activates his Mark of the Dryad, and you see this rose whip, and he strikes at you with that. and that's going to be. That is going to be.
It's not considered a missile, is it?
What?
Is it considered a missile or no?
No. That's only 12 to hit.
Does not
You're
hit.
12.
All right.
You.
And he swings it back around, and that'll be for. That's a natural 18, 19, 21.
Hits.
All right, and I'm going to need you to make a dexterity save as well.
Hey, this is what I'm good at.
And he rolled 3 6s on his attack.
Oh damn!
So that's an
That's
8.
the
That's
20?
18 points of piercing damage. No, wait, bludgeoning damage, not piercing.
I did
just know the
20
chick.
on that dexterity save. Is that half?
All right. No, that's not about that. That was attempting to grapple you.
35.
So
What's
you
the
still
damage?
take 18 bludgeoning damage,
Holy shit.
and yeah, you're not grappled anymore. You managed to twirl yourself out of the way to keep the guy from grabbing you. You know how to fight against the whip, so you knew to twirl out to try and not get grappled.
Dance, girl.
You guys can't see this.
Can't see this.
The
Okay,
only people
now
that can see this fight. Well, actually, she can't even see this fight. She just doesn't
I
have
can't see it anymore.
disadvantage. She can't see. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you don't have that anymore. So even before you
So
couldn't see, you just didn't have the disadvantage last time.
And I have disadvantage now.
Yes.
Okay, I will drop the darkness, I guess. Wait, I think it's concentration. So should I just make a concentration check?
Yeah, you have to make a concentration check because you were hit.
That's what I meant.
And that would be
That's an
Constitution.
11.
11?
That's what.
Yeah, it definitely drops when you're hit.
Okay, good.
How bad are you right now?
That was at my half point.
All right,
I'm at 7.
the sphere drops and you guys see you see a bet in there, and she's a bit bloody right now.
Yeah.
Morgan is standing there with this rose vine that you have no idea where it came from, but
Does she have rose-colored
you
glasses?
assume.
I mean, I know where it came from.
Yeah, you're the one. You assume that it definitely came from that tattoo of his.
He's gonna whip you. And
Whip
I'm
it good.
My popcorn.
I just realized something. I looked at my character sheet. I have an amulet with 3 lightning bolts in it from one of the
dumb.
cultists.
Oh,
Dumb mother. Hey, I
Nice.
just
An amulet with what?
she grabbed an amulet off of one of the cultists, and it has 3 charges of lightning.
Do it.
I do it.
All right. Now that it's your turn, you pull out the amulet from your pockets because I assume you weren't wearing it around your neck.
Yeah,
Um,
it was somewhere.
Morgan looks at it with surprise because he knows that symbol.
Huff, I cast detect thoughts.
Does he have to save against it?
Let's see.
I always assume so.
Rolls in
No, it does not.
Battle mode, not role playing mode.
For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell, and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower or doesn't speak a language, it is unaffected. You initially learn the surface thoughts, what is most on its mind at the moment. As an action, you can shift your attention further. As an action, you can, if you probe deeper, right? If you want to probe deeper, then they must make a wisdom saving throw. But for now, I can just read his surface level thoughts.
All right.
Roll another 20 and all thoughts will be gone.
Well, I'll send you a message of what he's thinking.
Okay.
Why? Why not just say it?
Because then meta gaming might
Metagaming,
happen.
Have any of us done that so far?
No, but this prevents it for sure.
Fair enough.
So the audience doesn't get to know either.
Correct.
Yeah. So no
Yeah.
one gets to know unless he says what's going on.
Don't worry, audience. I'll let you in on the after show.
I doubt it. Wait, there's an after show?
I didn't say that.
All right. So back to the battle. So what does he have to do against the lightning?
I
Dex.
don't know.
Dex saving throw.
Damage?
Lightning
Yeah, half
bolt.
damage.
Is that still a lightning bolt?
Yeah, lightning bolt. I got it right here. A stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 50 feet wide. 5 feet wide. Blasts out in a direction you choose. Oh wait, no.
Oh
this
my
would-
god, that's
this would
so
be a
much
lightning-
damage.
This would be a lightning strike, wouldn't it?
Huff,
Wait,
that's
wait, no. Call lightning. That's what it is.
Call
Are you
light.
sure about that?
Will that working?
I'm trying to remember what I said it was. It was that spell that they kept using.
Because
What
call
was
lightning
that
is a
spell they
cloud
kept using?
appears.
Did you not write it down somewhere? Yeah, I gave you this thing, but I'm just going to forget what it does.
Thunder wave. That's what it is.
Thunder wave. Okay, that's
Okay.
much different.
Watch as it changes
Okay.
names again.
No,
I'll
it's
still do it.
definitely thunder wave.
Okay, yeah,
Morgan's now
that you said
paralyzed.
that.
That's a 15-foot cube from you.
Yeah, I'll still do it. He has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
That's
That
not a
is,
D8. Where's my other D8? I lost my D8.
You are
No,
D8.
it's fine. You misplaced.
12.
it.
That's a 12. So
Does it go against my DC
go-
save?
Yes.
yeah.
He fails.
Okay then.
Mine's a 13.
13. Okay, so,
he takes 2d8 and is pushed 10 feet away.
yep,
That's 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay,
Pathetic.
Yeah.
and
Anyways, as a key point, I'll go into patient defense.
you let out this shock of thunder, and he's pushed back into the crowd a little bit, and they all collectively push him back in. You got some tricks up
I
your
go into
sleeve.
patient defense.
Well
I
done.
shout out. What do you mean, are they allies?
He looks at you weird.
What is he thinking?
What?
What is he thinking? After I said that, now what is his thought? It's for the duration. As long as I don't probe deeper, he has no fucking idea that I'm reading his mind. It's pretty great.
All right. It's a
What you
simple-
talking about with us?
Oh, I say nothing. Continue a bit quickly while I've
Just from what
distracted
you
him.
said.
It's still his turn, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, I went into a patient's defense, by the way, so he has disadvantage.
Okay. He shakes it off and turns back to you. You see him pull himself back, and his mouth it expands a bit, and he lets out fire against you as everyone behind you begins to move back. And I'm gonna need you to make a dex saving throw.
Help me.
Come on. 19.
nice.
Yeah, you make it.
Yeah, that
Thank God for that
you make
pussy.
it. That would be 3. That would be 10, and so 5. You take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. Is that all he does?
Nope. He rushes up to try and hit you, and since you have patient defense, yeah, he doesn't hit you. His lowest is 8. So
Okay.
he swings out at you, but he's gonna take another moxie to get
So
2 more
doesn't
hits
hit.
on you. All right, that one's way too low. Wait, what? Does he have disadvantage now, or?
He still has disadvantage because I have my patient's defense up.
All right. So the first of those hits, he definitely misses, and then he rolls 9. He's just swinging at you, and he can't land a punch.
I go, maybe she is one of them, and that's why you can't hit her.
He raises an eyebrow at you.
I raise an eyebrow back.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Okay. I will hit once, and that's a natural 18. And with that, I'm gonna attempt cunning.
Or you're gonna attempt to stun him?
Yes. I'm gonna attempt to stunning strike him. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. What was it to hit?
A natural 18 plus 8.
Okay,
What's
yeah.
it?
So Constitution.
Plus 8. Ha!
And he takes 10 points of damage.
That's a 14. Does he make it?
Yes.
Okay. I was half worried that he did make it. All right. So yeah. How much damage does he take though?
10.
10 points of damage. He looks like he's getting rough. All the fighting that he's been doing today, it's starting to catch up with him. It's definitely catching up with him. He has a bit of blood down the side of his mouth. So.
Is there blood on the dance floor though?
He says, "What do you mean? What am I talking about?" And then I fade into the crowd.
And I'm gonna hit him again with my second attack.
And I'm gonna roll a stealth check to fade into the crowd.
All right.
And he takes 11 more points of damage because I rolled another natural 18.
It's not entirely
right.
great. My skill
he's definitely not doing well right now. You're so close to getting him.
That's an 8. I don't think I stealthed very, very effectively.
Now can I magic missile him?
No.
Do it. Do it. Thundera says do it.
Do it.
Okay. I have nothing else up my sleeves.
All right. So it's his turn. You're definitely
strange.
A better
strange
challenge than that one. Do you still have patient defense or?
I think it only lasts for 1 round.
Okay.
It does. It ends after the end of your next turn.
End of the next turn?
No, end of the next turn that you cast it. As in when you end
of
the
turn you cast.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 16. No, wait. 19, 20, 21. 25 to hit.
Rusty goes, "No, you're a strange small one."
Just give me a second to.
I'm sorry. Are we talking about dicks now?
You
No,
sound like a little bitch yourself.
I rolled the same fucking thing for stealth. This is not. I am not very good at stealthing.
Yeah. He can see you. He's been seeing you the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
And that's going to be.
He covers up his penis.
9 frost damage and 6 bludgeoning.
I'm down.
All right, and with that punch, he says, "Sorry to do this to you, lady," and he drives an uppercut into your jaw, sending you flying.
Pip has returned.
Frost damage.
Do I have a cantrip that I can cast that will save her?
You see this kind of a you see this bloodied half orc from this battle raise his fist into the air.
Half
orc.
orc.
Yeah. I've been saying that.
Yeah,
has
he's been
been
half orc
saying
this entire time.
He raises his fist into the air, and the crowd starts cheering.
I go ahead and clap along with them. because that actually
Okay,
was a very
use
impressive
fear.
battle.
Did the proctor say that outside forces couldn't help? Because I
No,
don't
he
remember
didn't.
him saying
He
that.
didn't say that. You assume it's probably one of the rules, though.
See, but he didn't say that.
Besides, he is a god,
Being the smart guy you are, you would assume that. So
Never
Yeah.
take assumptions in
you can
D&D.
still do it.
No,
if
no,
you
that's
want to do a
fair.
sleight of hand.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I can actually use false life at any point with my feats.
No, I want to magic missile him because he sounds like a little bitch.
No,
Um,
don't
so-
do that.
So
Don't do that. Just
so for the priests of Umberly come out and they begin healing you guys. You heal back to, let's see, what is it?
Verana rolls up her sleeves and walks up to the ring.
Okay.
And
Just hold on.
no, I'm just gonna kick her off.
5, 6. That you are healed for 8 points.
No, literally, this is what happens. I get up there and beat him to death with my cane.
Don't do that.
After
I
And
want
Morgan
Don't do
gets...
that.
That is literally what my character would do. Because honestly,
Okay.
he's just so.
He
annoying.
sees this old lady walk up to him and make your attack.
Hold on, let me get back up. Oh
For
shit! I shut it
a
down.
staff, it would be strength or dexterity. Is that a finessable weapon?
So Verana's just ignored.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, Braun's making an attack roll.
I'm chasing Grandma.
Can I make a strength check to restrain her?
Trust
You
me, there's
can,
not
yeah.
much of them.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because that's
And Pip, do a strength saving throw.
I just shut down my computer, so literally everything.
You would have had to make a
Nice.
roll anyway, Pippi.
What is he
so-
thinking when this grandmother walks up to him with a cane?
oh no.
I'd like to know
Um,
his thought when he sees
Well,
this
you see
elderly
that
woman.
he raised the eyebrow, and I'll send you what he's thinking.
Dude, this is literally the most obvious thing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Grandma, what are you doing smacking me with a little twig? Lady, please stop. Lady, I don't
Yeah,
wanna-
I'm
lady,
pretty sure
lady,
that's what everybody would be thinking at that point.
lady,
huh?
lady, please.
Yeah,
No,
please.
it's
You literally said that as I was typing. So
No, I was actually going to refer to the god, but
Me.
oh, okay. But
Yes.
but Serain is still trying to hold you back.
Yes.
I'm
no,
God.
'cause- let me go, because that god is a little bitch, and honestly, he annoys me.
No.
What god? What?
I'm God.
I'm pretty
Aaron.
sure.
The guy who got himself announced as God.
Oh,
Wait,
oh.
you're gonna smack. You're gonna smack the guy who called himself God.
Yes, I'm
Nah,
God.
the little tattoo guy, because honestly, he looks like a little bitch.
Okay, so you're
You-
going
so
for the
you-
tattoo guy.
You're going for Morgan.
Yeah, whatever the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
no.
I don't even.
If you're going after well God, then I wouldn't stop you. But yeah, don't do that. That just
Alright,
that's just gonna
I'll
cause
try-
trouble.
That's how you spell his name if you guys want to put it in your notes.
Morrigan?
Morgan.
Okay,
Morgan.
I say Morgan.
I walk
No,
up
it's
to him and
Morgan.
I go, why
okay,
were you
no,
confused?
No. Instead, I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna nag him to death. I'm gonna roll a charisma.
Shit.
Well, I'm still restraining you.
Well, I'm
She
still gonna nag
she can still say stuff. So
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Your mother ever teach you manners? I'm sorry. Rolls a nat
Okay.
20.
so roll to try and what would it be?
Charisma?
Demoralize him.
Yeah, that would be charisma. Given your charisma, that is either a +5 or 6. I
This
can't
would
remember.
this would probably be persuasion. So
Well, I don't have my sheet up because I'm on my phone.
I can pull it up. Since
I mean,
you
it's not really gonna change much. It's just nagging, but still, honestly, that's what she would do. 'Cause she's been sitting.
Pork Pub is being slow for me today.
Yeah,
I
because
think
if she
that's
sits
just
there
me.
too long, she will get pissed.
Because right now, as it's loading, it's showing all your scores as 0.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah,
that
she
would
is
be
a 0.
accurate.
Well, since you're waiting for that to load, I'm just gonna say this. After I get healed, I'm gonna go up to him and like shake his hand and say good fight.
He grabs you by the arm, and you're in this like Viking grip.
Literally grips the entire arm because you're a halfling up against a half-orc.
Oh yeah, it is
So
a
that's
big
literally...
hand. His hand wraps around your entire arm as you grab.
No. It would wrap around her entire body. Like, just, how do I... you know what? I'm just gonna shake you like a shake weight.
He kneels down and grasps your arm. We might need to talk.
Okay.
I walk up to him and I go, so why were you so freaked out that she had an amulet of Talos?
You get a +8, by the way, to your persuasion. That would be to Pip.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'll roll it for you, you know what?
I'll talk to all of you.
15.
Oh.
He rolls a 15.
Oh.
Or she rolls a 15.
All right.
Oh,
What are you gonna say?
What the fuck is up with your tattoos? Did your mother teach you that could fucking poison your skin from the inside out? And also, what the fuck is up with your strength? Did you know that your body can
Grandma
eventually
has a
give
toilet
out
mouth.
if you work out too hard? Jesus.
Grandma has a toilet mouth.
I'm still restraining her, so I just roll my eyes.
He looks at her and says...
Why do you have to fight people like a little fucking coward, you little fucking bitch?
He looks at her and says, I beat my mother in this ring.
Yeah, with your tattoos.
Oh, and there you go with your...
I bet she had tattoos. I bet she had tattoos too. You know she did.
All right, I'm done for the day.
Can I just ask, how low did I get you? How close was I?
You got me pretty good.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to his max number, how bad does he look?
He was at a 10, and now he's at a 24.
I don't... Okay, there's this joke that my IRL DM ended up sending us. When we end up getting beaten up and the healer goes to heal someone and they say, all right, what are you at? The DM often says, no, you can't give numbers. You gotta say how they're looking.
All
okay,
right,
fine. How bad are you looking? On a scale of 1 to 62, I'm at a 12.
Okay, so yeah, he definitely looks bloody, but it seems that the cuts have pretty much closed up, and all the bleeding has stopped, but it's all drying blood right now.
Even if I had gotten down to 0, he would have used his half work thing.
Yeah, but what did he say when I asked him about the Talos?
We'll talk in private.
Ooh. And with that, I need to go to bed.
Come on, you two.
Don't accept any drinks he gives you.
Okay.
Grandma, I'm accepting every drink. Come on, Grandma. You know me. You remember that time in the whorehouse where I lost my pants and my shirt in your pants? Let's not talk about
your
that,
pants.
Lel, did you say that you're going to bed?
Yeah, I need to head out for now.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, then
with
we could just end the session if you guys want to.
Sure.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes and I gotta
Besides,
work
I have
in the
an
morning.
extension.
And
All
I'm
right,
gonna eat a baby.
so we're going to end this at 2 hours. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This was actually a fight that I was waiting for. Yeah.
I should, for the audience, I should say, his thoughts were, and I assume you can tell based on the fact that you've been listening, but his thoughts were, an amulet of Talos, is she one of them? Are they allies? And then when I responded to that, he said, what the hell? And then when I responded to that again, he said, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And then he said, is someone listening? Strange small one. And then when Pip's character walked up to him, he went, what the fuck? So those are his thoughts.
That sounds about right.
It's about accurate to what I think anybody in that situation would be thinking.
Oh, trust me, I
Right.
would be saying much worse had I actually been there, like I myself.
Well, it's a good
And
thing.
I would probably be doing a lot worse.
It's a good thing that you had a dragonborn to stop you from doing something stupid.
No, like me, as in Pip. If I were there, I would probably fucking beat his ass for making me sit here for 2 hours.
No, you wouldn't. Let's be honest. No, you wouldn't.
You would be punching at him, and he would just be like, "What the heck?"
Okay, fine. Well, there's such thing as.
Well,
magic, I would fucking magic him.
You didn't actually do anything wrong.
Yeah.
No, I don't care.
Technically, it was your choice to go in and sit and watch me and the other person fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have done what
All you did
Aaron
was-
always does and find prostitutes, and then you could tell them stories about your grandkids.
Just walk up to prostitutes and start talking to them. Who are you?
Just, I'm
Are
sorry,
you gonna pay
lady,
us?
lady. We're
Are you
working.
gonna pay us for our time?
You're gonna
Alright,
sit down.
guys.
You're gonna hear my stories, and you're gonna like it.
I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Yes.
All right.
All
So
right.
thank you everyone for coming to
Spider-Man
watch.
dies in Infinity Wars.
have a good one.